to play it what I'm
Try
playing
to
now.
follow me.
Yes, okay. Okay, sounds good. We're gonna let Bob play it. There we go.
We're ready.
It's not worth it. You might as well spend your days in bed. It's not worth it. No matter what you do, you're better off dead.
When I found out about Tony, it just broke my heart. Tony, when I first moved to San Francisco, Tony was my roommate. Shortly after I moved there at 28th and Mission, and he was in my favorite band, the Dills, before I was in the Dills, and he just showed me what it was like to be a punk rocker and keep your composure and be a stand-up guy in everything you do. And I learned a lot from Tony. And when I finally joined the band, it was the happiest day of my life, I gotta say. They were my favorite band, and I thought they were the greatest band of all time. I still think I'm so proud of being part of that project when I was a kid, and it changed my life forever.
I'm here because I got a call from an old friend, Chip, and I had heard that Tony had passed away, but Chip said we're going to do something for Tony's wife, and we're going to re-record It's Not Worth It, and there wasn't even a thought in my head to say no. I mean, it was like instantly, you know. I think one of the, you know, in the Vancouver punk scene, when I was here and I started learning how to make records, these guys came from San Francisco, Tony and Chip with Zippy. And they were unlike all the other bands here because of, you know, the harmonies that they did and just the songs. It was different. And it really kind of like, it was a calling card for a lot of people. Like some of the bands that I worked with, I always said, well, you know, I did the Dills because nobody knew a lot of the Vancouver punk bands. So yeah, so there you go. So this is for Tony, and like I said, it was a no-brainer. Didn't have to think about it. I'm there, so I'm here with them, and it's been a great day today. We had a great day recording the song. So we're thinking about you, Tony. Aloha.
The very last one? Sure.
That's good?
I like it, yeah.
Cool.
Down. Hey, I'm Chip. I'm Tony's brother, and this was a really big deal today to come here with all my friends from Vancouver and to re-record It's Not Worth It. It was a major record for Tony and myself, and the fact that everyone came, Bob and Mack, whose record it's going to be, and all our Vancouver punks who came in and supported this record, means such a big deal, and I couldn't be happier right now. That's a fact. Thanks, Tony. Right on.
Nice one.
Cool.
Now, batter up.
Later, up, eh?
And play this.
No, can't touch it. Well, I am actually.
I first heard Tony Kinman's voice on a Rank and File album, and they just did it for me. And, you know, all these decades later, getting to work with him last year before he passed was like just a dream. And after losing him so quickly, it was only right that we release this as a single and do a flip side, which is today, and overwhelming that how many people came out to help, and especially with Bob and of course Chip, lends it some real weight, and let's hope we can do justice to who Tony Kinman was.
My name's Mary Celeste. I know Tony and Chip from back in the day. They stayed with me when they played in Vancouver. Love them dearly, and I'm most honored to do this project, to be asked to do this project, and to put my spin on a great tune in memory of a great guy and a great band. And yeah. I love them all. I love everybody here. We've had a great 2 days here, and yeah, I feel pretty special and pretty lucky.
That was totally worth it.
Come out. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, really good.
Hello. It's always best to do these things on a full. I'm Tony Bardach, and Zippy called me up a couple days ago and asked me to come down and sing on the gang vocals and join up with all our old friends. I heard a while back ago that Tony had passed away, and that it just sounded wrong. It just felt wrong. So I'm glad to be here doing this. I hope the whole thing works out. Everybody's very excited about the track, and I think it sounds good. And it's been quite a nice time being here. And, nice to meet you, Mack. Cheers. See you in the next life, Tony.
So 1, 3, 5.
We really don't need him. I'll tell you right now.
Well, you know, just to like, you know, add some gravity to the situation.
I never got to see the Dills live, but I knew of them, and the record was definitely beautiful, for sure. And then years later, Tony and Chip came through with an amazing band called Rank and File. At that point, I was working at a club here called the Town Pump, and we did a few shows there, and every time was just an absolute delight. And the shows were just absolutely amazing. And Tony was really just a really nice guy, and I really liked him, actually, as well as his brother Chip. And I'm really glad that I kind of stumbled upon this happening. And so it was kind of serendipitous to be part of this after so many years of liking them, and to finally get back in contact with Chip himself. So I'm thankful for that, and love you, Tony, and we'll see you on the other side, okay, buddy? All right.
Sing like you're at a football game, all right, baby? Top of belt it out.
Tony is my brother-in-law. I'm married to Chip. Tony, besides being an incredible musician, he was one of the smartest people I'd ever met. And I love him and I miss him dearly. And I love Christy, and I'm here to support Christy and Tony, I guess. I wanted to say that right before Tony died, he was a little freaked out because he found out that he thought somebody had made up a lie that he had already died, but it was a rumor that got publicized somehow. And we told him, of course, it was just a misunderstanding. Nobody's got anything against him. And Tony had the opportunity to experience some of the outpouring of love and honor and respect that people had for him that usually doesn't come out until after somebody dies. So he was lucky in that sense.
you're going to pick up and try to play 3 chords and shout. And then all of a sudden, that's what you were. You were a punk. The first person I saw, you probably saw the same picture, with spike hair and torn clothes, was that picture of Richard Hell.
Yeah.
On that staircase,
Yeah.
or that fire escape, and it's
Absolutely.
it's the Voidoids, and they're like standing there, and he's going, of course, that's that look, and we went, yeah,
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
The audience was
pretty
chanting, play
cool
with your feet,
however, I
play
like
with your
that
feet. And I'm
a lot.
thinking,
Places
and he took his
where
shoes and his
good
socks
behavior,
off and put the guitar down on the
Really?
stage and play with his feet.
Oh, yeah.
Run each other into them.
I'm Bev Davies, and I started taking photographs in probably March 1979. I'd taken photography classes and had no one to take photographs of other than my family. And then I went to a concert and went, hot damn, I got some people now that I really want to take photographs of, the Vancouver punk scene. So I started taking photographs of the punk scene, and it wasn't long, within a few months, that I saw the Dills at the Smiling Buddha and took photographs of them. And then saw them at various other places, including the Party House on Gore Avenue. And over the years, those photographs have lived with me and Tony and Chip, and the friendship that they showed Vancouver has lived in our community. So I miss you, Tony.
A little bit more rock and roll feeling in it.
So, when I think of Tony, I think of, a big brother, somebody who taught me, really how to be a man. And, I'll take that to my grave. Tony was one of the most stand-up guys in the world. He could be serious, he could be really funny. He could be a little tired sometimes, tired of us, tired of me. You get a little cranky, but that's okay. I mean, we all get a little cranky every now and then. But Tony had a fun streak in him that was really unique. And whenever Tony was having fun, everybody was having fun around Tony. So that's, we had a gas, and we had a lot of fun times too. We loved to kid around. Just like, like a gang of kids. We're all in our 20s, most of us. And every time I think of Tony, a smile comes to my face. And, he was my brother, he was my big brother, he was my bandmate, he was my pal, and I'm gonna miss him.
It's not worth it. No matter what you do, you're better off dead.
Right?